everyone, it is Tyler, your favorite foreign exchange trader that makes everything simple. And today I am in Houston, Texas. I will be in Houston, Texas for the whole weekend. So if anybody lives here and you want to know more about Forex, you can reach out. We're actually having a company convention for I Am Mastery Academy. So like I said, I'll be here all entire weekend. And I also have a vlog of the weekend coming up. I'm trying to remember to record stuff as it's happening, but not used to it, so it's kind of hard. But anyways, today this is going to be a FAQ video, so frequently asked questions about Forex or questions that people had. Basically on my Snapchat and on my Instagram, I asked for a poll, if you will, of questions that people had about Forex. So I'm just going to go off of what people asked me in my Snapchat, read off the questions, and then read off the answers. The first question that I have is it possible to do Forex by, I think they're saying, is it possible to do Forex by yourself without having this $225 starting fee? So yes, it is possible to do Forex without the starting fee. I actually have a mentorship group, and that's the $200 that they're talking about. So to join my mentorship group, it is $200 with the company I Am Mastery Academy. Now you can be an independent trader and trade on your own, and I have my own separate video of trading independently versus trading with the MLM group. So I recommend that you watch that video and you figure out which route will be better for you. Personally, I feel like the MLM was better for me because I know I wouldn't have been able to learn Forex on my own. Some people, they don't even know, they just don't want to pay the money, so they just be like, oh, I ain't paying it, so I'm just trying to learn off YouTube. And they get confused. So find out what's best for you. I got a separate video explaining all of that though. How much did you initially invest? So I paid $217 to enroll into IML, and I think I started my first live account with $30. So that's the answer to that. So say I do Forex, I gotta pay every month. Like I said again, if you join my mentorship group, it's $200 to start, but it's $165 a month. If you do not want to join an MLM group, I also have a signal chat that's $100 a month, and I also do private sessions about an hour, one-on-one sessions that are $50 an hour. If you just need a little bit of extra help, but you don't actually want to commit to a monthly fee, but you do need help, I don't help people for free. That's what my YouTube is for. That's what all the content that I post on my YouTube is for. And little do y'all know, this takes a lot of time. And then when I set up my studio, it's also going to be a lot of money going into it. It takes a lot of time to edit. Even the poor editing that I do on my page still takes a lot of time. So yeah, that's what the free content is for. I actually put that out there because I know some people can't actually afford to, pay a $200 membership and stuff like that. But if you do want my time, then you're going to have to pay a price for it. So yeah. How long have you been doing Forex trading? So I have been trading for 14 months. Well, I officially signed up with the group I Am Male since October 2019. October 2018. So it's been 14 or 15 months since I enrolled into that. But I would say I've been officially trading, having an account and trading for a year. Do you mainly use signals? So no, because I know how to trade. So I don't mainly use signals, but I provide signals for my team. How long did it take you to become profitable? Consistently profitable, about 4 months. So when I first started out, I did take signals to become consistently profitable. But if you're talking about consistently profitable from my own signal, it took 3 or 4 months. And can anyone do Forex? Yes, but Forex is not for everybody. So Forex is something that you kind of have to stay committed to and have an open mindset and be able to slowly grind, especially if you don't have a lot of money to put into your Forex account. You have to be very, very patient in the learning process of it, because if you're not, you're going to give up, and then giving up is just going to waste your time anyways, because it's just you gave up. So what was the point of you starting in the first place? Is Forex like stocks? No, Forex is not like stocks. Stocks are stocks. Forex is Forex. Stock market is a separate market. Forex market is a separate market. The stock market is, I want to say, $36 billion market. The foreign exchange market is a a $6.6 trillion market. the foreign exchange market cannot crash. I get that question a lot too. People be like, well, what happens if the foreign exchange market cannot crash? Because there's always going to be some type of currency. A currency can go down very, 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 very low depending on what's happening in that country. But the forex market, is no way that the foreign exchange market could crash. There's no way that the foreign exchange market could crash. The stock market can, but the foreign exchange market cannot. How much money do I need to get started? It depends on what route you're taking, but not even excluding like signing up to IML, being your mentor. If you trying to open a live account, I would say that everybody should open a live account with no less than $100. You can open a live account with $10, but I feel like you should at least put $100 in and see where that takes you. Where can you find Forex lectures? So that's a very good question. So I do different events, and I do them by like where people ask me to come, or if like on WhatsApp, a lot of people ask me questions and stuff like that. So mainly I get the most questions from Nigeria. That's where I get the most questions from. So I really want to go there. Nigeria asks me like the most questions on WhatsApp. So it really depends, but like different people do like different Forex webinars. Not webinars, but different Forex like meetings. Some of them are just giving you like a general idea of what Forex is to get you to join their team. Those are free. The ones that actually are going to teach you something, 9 times out of 10, those are going to cost a fee for you to attend those and actually get knowledge from them. So that's just a heads up. How long did it take you to start making money with Forex after you paid the $200? So I'm not even going to lie. Like, the first month after when I started, I was lost. I was completely lost. And I didn't even watch my videos. I did, and then I just kind of gave up because I was lost. So it's kind of like the second month. That's when I actually like got into it, because I was like, hey, because it's a monthly fee in my company. So I paid the monthly fee really unintentionally because I didn't know how to cancel my subscription. And then I was like, all right, I ain't even about to keep on wasting my money. So yeah. Next question. What leverage did you trade with, and what risk do you trade with? So the leverage that I trade with most of the time is 500 to 1. But I'm about to go to Trader's Way, which has a 1,000 to 1 leverage for one of my trading accounts. And for new traders, I feel like the risk to reward ratio should be 5 to 1 or 4 to 1. Or I said it backwards, 1 to 4 or 1 to 5. That means if you can lose 5 trades in a row or 4 trades in a row, and you will still break even with any trade. But I have another detailed video on that. I think it's called like risk to rewards or something. I just made it recently. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's recent. How do you know when and how much to adjust your stop loss and take profit? So after you up 20 pips, I say put your stop loss to entry, and then after you up 30 pips, put it 10 pips in profit, and then so on and so forth. But I actually want to make a video showing people how to actually do that. And the last question that I'm going to answer is how to back test your pair. So me, I don't actually use indicators. I only use one. But if I'm not using that one, then I don't use any. And the way that I basically back test is I go on TradingView and I scroll all the way back as far as I can to a pair. So if I'm on a 1 hour chart, it might take me back like a year and a half. If I'm on a 4 hour chart, it might take me back several years. And if I'm on a day chart, it might take me back 10 or 15 years. I scroll all the way back. I watch the pair. After I do that, there's a replay feature on TradingView. The replay feature is not free. It actually costs like $20 a month, but the first month is free, but it's worth it. I set the replay on it, and then I watch the candles. And that's basically how I learned how to trade. I basically went all the way back. It's going to erase all the candles, so you can really guess where the market is going to go. Press play and then see if you're right. And it's kind of like very dope and teach you how to trade. And that's basically the last question that I'm going to ask. The last question that I'm going to answer. Like I said, I am in Houston this weekend. And if anybody wants me to throw any events in their area, please let me know. And if you got other people interested, please let me know. If you want to join my group, social media is to the left like always, but when I do the video it might be on the right. I don't even know, but this is my left right now. And I keep forgetting to post my link, but I'm gonna post it. So anyways, so all that little stuff, inquiring about anything, social media is up here. And then lastly, I have an app which you can basically make money downloading apps and playing games. When you get to the app, it's gonna take you to the app store. The app that you see when you first click on the link and the app that you get when you get on the app store is gonna look kind of different. It's gonna start with a D. That's the right app. Click on it, download it, play the games, make money. I done made like $1,500. I'm gonna show y'all how much money I've literally made off this app. And it's easy, real peasy, real sleazy. 1,500 this month. I mean, that's not a lot of money for a month, but I mean, that's straight. So yeah, everybody, and y'all know, subscribe to my channel, get my memberships, all that type of stuff, and I love you guys. Bye.